There are truths that are going to come to light next week, and if you are a Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this is what you can expect. There's going to be a noticeable energetic shift because that grounded, practical Capricorn energy that we've been in is going to literally flip into Aquarius, future-focused, communal energy. So for you, where things have been a little bit more internal, heavy, psychologically dense, this transit is going to redirect your focus to meaning, purpose, the beliefs that shape how you understand your life. We're basically having a great migration of planets moving from Capricorn into Aquarius, and your focus shifts away from emotional entanglements, shared obligations, and unspoken undercurrents to your worldview. And as these planets move into Aquarius, they immediately cross over Pluto, which is in Aquarius right now. So the theme this week is revelation. Information surfaces that may challenge how you interpret a situation. And with this concentration of energy activating one part of your chart, there is likely something around your beliefs that will become impossible to ignore. You may realize how certain ideas, assumptions, or inherited narratives may have quietly shaped your decisions. This could show up as truth around what you actually believe versus what you've been repeating or standing behind without question. There may be some inherited emotional residue from the past that has influenced your outlook. This week isn't about changing your mind, it's about recognizing where your perspective has been shaped by survival rather than truth. And that awareness can feel unsettling because when clarity arrives, it dismantles the illusions that you've been relying on. You're likely to recognize where certain beliefs, philosophies, or explanations no longer align with who you are becoming. Releasing them may feel disorienting, but it creates space for a more honest and expansive understanding to take hold. Because this is all happening in Aquarius, there is the gift of perspective. Once the truth is exposed, you'll be able to step back and see the larger pattern, maybe how your thinking has evolved and why it needed to. You understand that outgrowing a belief system doesn't mean you are naive or wrong. It means you've evolved and your awareness has changed. There are 2 dates in particular that you need to keep your eye on. The first one being January 21st, when we have a Mercury cazimi. This is a light bulb moment, a conversation, a realization, or insight helps you to articulate what's been shifting internally. You may finally put language to doubts or questions you've been circling around, especially around meaning, purpose, or where you are headed to. The next date is January 23rd, when we have a Pluto cazimi. This is deepening that process and really is about integration. The sun represents our core identity, and Pluto often is associated with our shadow. Those 2 things merge when the sun and Pluto make a conjunction. This begins a process of self-mastery where you start to align your perspective with truth rather than habit, and there will feel like a sense of completion here. Overall, this week is going to transform how you see the world. It's not going to be a temporary insight, it's a transformation that unfolds over time.